So basically, this session is about on how do you actually go about registering for the MRCS Part A examination. It's a bit complicated. I mean, it's like you have to register in two websites in order to have the registration approved for the MRCS Part A examination. So basically, we'll start with what is about a brief review on how is the MRCS Part A examination is going on. So in UK, you have actually four colleges which recognizes the degree of the MRCS. And for the party examination, you can actually choose from four colleges, namely Royal College of the Surgeons of Edinburgh, Ireland, Glasgow, and Edinburgh. So if you choose to write an examination in one among the colleges of the Royal College, like say, for example, you are writing an exam in the Royal College of the Ireland for Part A, then you have another part also for the MRCS part. So in if happen to pass the MRCS Part A examination from any of the Royal Colleges, you are actually allowed to take the Part B examination of any of the four Royal Colleges. I hope you get the point. So basically, you have four options to choose to write MRCS Part A. You can either select England, Ireland, Glasgow, and Edinburgh. So it doesn't matter if you choose any of the four Royal Colleges for the Part A examination. After passing the Part B examination only, you will be given the membership of the Royal College of the Surgeons. So the college that you write the Part B examination gives you the degree. Suppose if I write the examination from the Royal College of the Surgeons of the England, and I, in the second part, if I choose to write from the Royal College of Surgeons of the Edinburgh, then I'll be awarded the MRCS degree from the Edinburgh. So I hope this point is clear. So it doesn't matter which college you choose in the MRCS Part A examination. Ultimately, the college you choose for the Part B becomes actually, the registration process varies a little bit among the four colleges, but I will try to stick on to one college so as to have a better understanding of the process of the registration. So the first thing that you have to do while going for the registration is to create an account in the Royal College of the Surgeons website. So before you start anything, just go and register and give the credentials and make your degree certificate valid. So that's about the registration. And once you register, you will be given an account. As you can see in this slide, I have logged into my account. So it says it's Dr. Aebel Raju, and that's my account. And once you log into this account, you will be given a provision to book for the examination. So under the education and the examination sessions, you will be having provision for booking the examination and take the MRCS part. So right now I have actually captured the screenshot from yesterday. Right now, as actually you can see, there are no slots available for booking the Royal College examination, I mean MRCS Part A examination. And we have an exam which is to be conducted during the month of September. And after that, the booking window will be opening for the next session for the MRCS Part A. So you have to actually check regularly the Royal College website to make sure that you get the upcoming dates for the exam. And the earlier you book, it's the better. So actually, once you have booked, you will be receiving a acknowledgement from the Royal College of the Surgeons regarding your registration, and you will be getting a receipt for the transaction, and it costs around 58,000 rupees in India, and it's around 580 pounds in UK. And once you book this examination, only after a 4 weeks duration, the Royal College has given the examination to be conducted to a different third-party center, that is Pearson VUE. You have a Pearson VUE examination center that's conducting the examination for the Royal Colleges. So once you complete the registration, your data will be handed over to the Pearson VUE examination, and they will be responding to your mail from now on. And after you book, you will be getting a mail from the Pearson VUE around 1 month before the scheduled examination. So you will be getting a mail from the Pearson VUE saying that you have the username, which is so and so, and you will be given another mail which is from the Pearson view, like so and so. I have actually showed a sample of the mail that I have received from the Pearson view regarding the registration process. And with this mail only, you can actually proceed with further registration of the MRCS. And once you get this mail, you can actually go and book for the examination dates. So there are two ways of booking MRCS part A slots. Either you can do it by yourself, or you can actually call the customer care help center for the booking process. And there are two ways of doing these things. But basically what I have felt in my experience is that the moment you try to book from your own computer, the site gets jammed always. As the booking window opens, the Pearson view website crashes, and you will not be able to book in certain localities. So what I happened to do was I called the Pearson view customer care center, and I asked them regarding how to book, and they'll be booking it for you. It's so like you can call them and ask them to book for you, and they'll be asking you certain details like your name, your registration number, your reference ID, your date of birth, and alongside these details you will be able to make the booking process. And after you book, you will be given a acknowledgement of the confirmation of the examination. And for me, I have received this mail from the Pearson view, and after that it's done. It's like you will be given the date, time, the test center location, and how do you reach in the test center and all. So basically that's all about the booking process, and I hope this presentation has got some insight into you. And if you have any doubts, you can ask me. Sure. So this is the final mail that you will be receiving about 1 month before the exam regarding the test center. And you can actually ask them to look for the locations that is near to your location. Basically, I am from Kerala state, so I have specifically asked for them to book a location in Kerala, which is near my home. Ayush is asking, is everyone able to book the test centers, or it gets full also? So it's like the earlier you book, it's the better. So as the time passes by, the centers gets booked near you, and you will have to go to a distant places to write the examination if you happen to book late. John is asking, are there many centers in Kerala? Yeah, you have many centers in Kerala. Actually, the MRCS has got lots of centers in Kerala. And regarding the upcoming January window will open when? You will actually receive the mail of when do you book and how the window opens. You will receive the mail from the Pearson view centers on when the window will be opening. I have booked the exam through the Edinburgh, and they haven't asked about any documents yet. Where shall I be uploading the documents? So actually there is a portal for you to upload, and I have actually taken the examination from the Royal College of Surgeons of England. And as you can see from this slide, I had to send my scanned copies of the original documents to this mail address, surgicaleligibility@rcsengland.ac.uk. So it might vary with the colleges, but basically the pattern remains the same. Ruby, it's actually better that you book by calling to the customer service center. They'll be actually able to access the servers better than you. When I tried to book, that was, I mean, when the slots release, many of them will be logging into the online portal so as to get a seat, and the site will be crashing. They don't have that adequate bandwidth to accommodate all the servers. So it's better that you call the customer service center and then you book. You will get a seat for sure, and they'll be actually telling you about the nearby locations, and they'll be assessing how many distance is from your place and is it comfortable for you. So I prefer to call the customer service and then book. You can actually contact the Royal College of the Surgeons and the Pearson View centers via the mail. It's not like the Indian typical examination centers wherein they'll not be responding. They'll actually respond to the mails that you send. If you have any doubts regarding the booking process or any difficulty that you're facing, I mean, it might be different. Like I had the situation where I have an error during my registration and I had a different address for me. But when you send the mail, they'll be getting it corrected. And for the Royal College of the Surgeons of the Edinburgh, you have to actually go for the international examination specifically to get the center in India. Ayush is asking whether to go for the January session or the May session. See, it totally depends upon how well you prepared. It's basically a theoretical exam. You don't have to give your practical skills into this. So actually, if you have time and you have prepared enough, it's better to take the examination early. So Ayush is asking, I have just entered my second year of residency in surgery. Actually, I'll tell you my scenario. Actually, I have just completed my MBBS in the year 2022, and I am currently working as a junior resident in the Department of Orthopedics in Kerala. So I have given the examination. I don't have actually the lot of knowledge about the how do you care about the perioperative management of a patient with an abdominal surgeries and all. But even then, I made to crack the examination. So it doesn't matter. You just have to get some knowledge about the principles of the surgery and practice of the surgery, and you will be good to go and pass the examination. Yeah, you have to contact the Pearson View Customer Service Center for booking the exam. It doesn't need an attestation to upload the document in the portal. You just have to scan the document and send them to the Royal College of the Surgeons. Yeah, I can actually summarize the process of the booking. So basically, you have got initially an option on how to book and which college that you choose. You have 4 colleges, that's the England, Glasgow, Ireland, and Edinburgh. So you can choose any of the colleges as per your preference. It doesn't matter which college you choose in the MRCS Part A examination. You can always swap between the colleges during the process of the application and for the MRCS Part B examination. So it doesn't matter which college you take, just give any college that you like. But I have seen that in India, usually the Royal College of the England and Edinburgh conducts the examination. And in order to book, you have to first sign up and get your all the details done, and then book for the examination. So you may not always find the examination date. You have to regularly check the website to get the idea on when they release the examination dates. So once you book for the examination, it costs around 60,000 rupees, and you will get an acknowledgement from the Royal College of Surgeons of the England. And the further mails regarding how do you proceed with the examination is being given by a different organization, that is the Pearson View. And the Pearson View conducts the examination for the Royal College of the Surgeons. And they'll be giving you a mail, separate mails, 2 mails actually, one mail containing the username, one mail containing the password. So with this credentials, you can log into the Pearson View, test, and then book for the examination. If you face any difficulties while booking for the examination in the Pearson View website, then actually you can call the customer care center and they'll be assisting you with the registration process, booking process, and they'll help you to select the seats that are available near you. So after you book, you will be getting a confirmation mail from the Royal College of the Surgeon as well as the Pearson View, and they'll occasionally send you the mails regarding the reminders of for the examination and what all documents you need. Basically, for the examination, you just need a confirmation receipt of this mail and no other documents are required for the process. And I hope everyone is clear regarding the booking process. And always you can call the Mortimer Green for the further support, and you can mail as well. And I hope this session was useful for you. If you have any other doubts, you can ask in the chat box. Yeah, Vinay is asking, can you tell more about the document verification process? So basically, it's not a verification actually. You just have to scan the original degree certificate. That is your primary medical qualification. So suppose if you are writing the examination after the MS general surgery or MS orthopedics, you don't have to send the certificate of the MS orthopedics or the MS general surgery. You just have to go ahead with the primary medical qualification, that is the MBBS degree that you have got, and you have to mail them to the mail that they mentions. So it varies between the colleges actually. For the England, they have got this process of verification. Thank you. Is there any other doubts you can ask? Well, Vineet is asking about my preparation strategy. So basically, I'll tell you my preparation strategies during the preparation. When I happened to prepare for the MRCS examination, I considered that to be a postgraduate degree examination. And what I have felt was the majority of the weightage was given for the basic sciences. Actually, the MRCS Part A examination has got two exams. You have an exam in the forenoon session, you have an exam in the afternoon session. The forenoon session comprises of the basic sciences like anatomy, pathology, physiology, and all. And you don't have to go into much details about the anatomy and the physiology, pharmacology. All you have to study is the topics that are relevant to the surgery. You don't have to go into the depths of the pharmacology. You just have to study the drugs that are relevant for a surgeon. I mean, antiarrhythmics are not important. It's usually not encountered by the surgeons, but they'll be asking you regarding the coagulation profiles, the intrinsic pathway, extrinsic pathway. They'll be asking you about the patient who has been on clopidogrel, aspirin, or rivaroxaban, and when do you stop these drugs before the surgery? And they just want to assess the knowledge of the pharmacology of a surgeon. You don't have to go into the details of all the surgeon's perspective of pharmacology. Likewise, all the subjects are based upon the surgeon's perspective of the basic sciences. Is this webinar available later? Yeah, I think if the opportunity comes, Mortimer Green will be conducting webinars like this, and I'll be happy to help with the webinars. So this varies between the examination sessions. The process of the application might vary with the time. And what I have felt is the trauma part is very important for the MRCS part examination, and ATLS principles of the trauma. They'll specifically ask for the ATLS principles, and you have to always read the Bayesian law to get the idea of how the evaluation of the patient in trauma works. And the test and discussion of the Mortimer Green helps a lot regarding solving the questions. And I just want to give an information for the orthopedic surgeons over there. Like many of the questions are from the general surgical principles, which an orthopedician may not be aware of. So you have to get a clear understanding on how the perioperative care works and the principles of abdominal surgery as well. They are given more weightage. Basically, the DNB surgery, if you have passed 3 years of experience, it will be counted as an experience. And so that makes you unfit for the core training job. And MRCS is just a exam that the core surgical trainees take after the completion of the core training. And you can actually apply for the specialty training even you have 3 years of experience. You can directly actually going for the directly to the specialty training interviews and matching to the specialty training if you have completed the surgery 3 years. Yeah, basically the training system in UK works like you have got a foundation year training, you have got a core surgical training, and then afterwards you will be given a specialty training. So this MRCS is basically equivalent to the core surgical training. And after you have passed the MRCS examination, you will be considered equivalent to a surgeon who has completed the core surgical training, and you will be uh, actually able to allow an application for the specialty training. You can take the specialty training. And I hope that you got some idea regarding how to book for the MRCS Part A. And I hope all the best wishes for your examination. You'll surely pass with a good preparation.